All right, guys. Today we are going to start Booklet 8. This is Lesson 1 in Booklet 8 on fractions. It is called Introduction to Fractions. Now, this is just a quick lesson giving us some basic definitions, what we need to know, what we call different fractions, etc., etc. This entire unit deals with fractions, and the idea is that whereas in the previous unit, you might have literally typed in 2 divided by 3 into your calculator. In this unit, you're not. You're going to keep it as a fraction, right? If I type 2 divided by 3 into my calculator, I get 0.6666, and then it continues on forever. That line above the 6 means it goes on forever. Now, the problem with that is that we would have to round it, right? When there's infinitely many decimals, it's not convenient. So in this unit, we're going to practice not putting it into decimal form. We're going to practice keeping it as a fraction. So let's get some terminology out of the way. In a fraction, you have the top number, which is a 2, and the bottom number, which is a 3. We call the top number a numerator, and we call the bottom number a denominator. Now, the line that's in between the numerator and denominator, this guy right here, which means division, we actually call that the fraction bar. So if in class, if I ever say the words numerator and denominator, which I will do a lot, or fraction bar, which I won't do a lot, you should know what they mean. Now, there are 3 different types of fractions. The fraction that we see the most is a proper fraction. That is one where the smaller number is on the top and the larger number is on the bottom. Right? Now, that is the opposite of an improper fraction where the smaller number is on the bottom and the larger number is on top. Now, the last kind of fraction is a mixed fraction. This one is easy to see because you will have a large number that's on the side. We call that a whole number. So this would be 1 and 3 over 7 is how you would say that. Right? A mixed fraction is a different way to write an improper fraction. We usually use improper fraction for math and mixed fractions for our final answer. Either way, a mixed fraction has a whole number. And a fraction. Right? That's why it's mixed, because it has both a whole number and a fraction. Okay? So that's pretty much the first lesson, right? It's pretty quick, just some terminology. I do ask you to identify each of the following fractions, right? Remember that when the larger number is on top, that means that it is improper. When the smaller number is in the numerator, that means that it is a proper fraction. And when you have a mix of a whole number and a fraction, we call this a mixed fraction. Okay? So take some time, fill in the worksheet that follows, and then we will start lesson 2 in another video. Thank you.